welcome to my channel. I am Maricita Colors in English.
Today I will make a beautiful sandals in crochet. I made with yarn of acrylic, but you can use all the yarns for summer, like cotton too. And I made this sandal with this hook number 3 millimeters. And here in the sole I use 2 yarns for that our sole is strong. The size is almost 12 centimeters. That can be for newborns. I use this yellow yarn of acrylic. I made 2 balls for that I can make the sole with 2 yarns. Now I will start. I will use my hook number 3 millimeters and the yarn, the double yarn. I will start with the chains. I start like this to make my chains. This is my first chain. I must make 12 chains. I will use another color for that. I can give you another option of colors for your sandal. Now I will make the sole of the color yellow color. 11 and 12 chains. I will insert the hook in the third chain. This is the first, second and third chain, and here I yarn over the hook and I will make a half double crochet in the third chain. The half double crochet, now I have 3 loops, yarn over the hook and I pass for all together. And here inside of this the same stitch I will make again 1 half double crochet in the same stitch, media vareta en español. Now I have 2 half double crochet, and with the chains in the beginning it's like the first half double crochet. So when I come back, I must to make in the front the same, the 3 half double crochet. Now in the rest of the stitches I must to make 1 half double crochet. In this first chain I will make 6 double crochet. All that we make in the right, we make in the left. This is our center. This line is our center of our sandal. And when I am back here, I must to make half double crochet, because in front I make half double crochet. Here I have 6 double crochet. It's like 3 in the right and 3 in the left side. And now in front we must to make 1 half double crochet. are in the beginning, and here I see the 2 half double crochet in the same stitch and the chains of the beginning, and in the same stitch I will insert the hook and I will make the 3 half double crochet in the same stitch. And now look where I will join with a slip stitch. Here where is the chains of the beginning. Here look up, I pass total the hook, aguja en español, and I will make the slip stitch, punto deslizado en español. And ready, we finish our first round. Okay, now where we join always will be the heel of our shoe, sandal, and in front is where is the fingers of the baby. So this is the same, the heel is where we join. Now we begin the second round. I will make here 2 chains, 2 cadenetas, because this is like the first half double crochet. And in the same stitch, look here, we must to make another half double crochet. It's like we have here 2 half double crochet. When I am back here, I must to make the same, because all that I make in the right, I make in the left. And now, in every stitch that I find, I must to make the half double crochet. And look, here I will show you how you must to count for make the 6 double crochet in the right. Here start the 6 double crochet that we make in the previous round. Here is my line, and I must to make 6 double crochet, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here, 2 for 3 times. And here 2 is 3 times 2 double crochet. 6 in the right is 6 in the left. So I begin here where was the increases in the previous round. I will make now double crochet, 1 and 2 double crochet together. This is increases. And now I make the 5 and 6 double crochet in the same stitch. And now we must to make in the left side. So now I have 4 double crochet. And in the next stitch, look where is the previous increases. I made the 5 and 6 double crochet. This is increases. Look, 6 in the right is 6 and 6 in the left. And now again, in every stitch we make the half double crochet. Almost I finished the second round, and here where is the chains of the beginning, in where is the chains of the beginning, here is 1 stitch, and here, and here I will make the 2 half double crochet. And now I will join with the chain, without the chains, I will make the slip stitch. Okay, now we will make the third round of our sole. I will make 3 chains because in this round we will make only double crochet. I will make in the same stitch 1 double crochet. All this round is only double crochet. To make 10 double crochet, 10 in the left and 2 double crochet in the center, 2 alone, one in one stitch and another in another stitch. This is double crochet alone for me. I must to look where is the center and I must to sit 1 double crochet along in the left and in the right side, and from here I must to count 5 stitches. 5 for 2 double crochet is 10. So from here I must to make the increases. After this I will start the double crochet. Okay, I make the double crochet. So in these 5 stitches I must to make in every stitch 2 double crochet. The first double crochet, the second double crochet in the same stitch. So I make here the last double crochet. We count for be sure. 2, 4, 6, 8 y 10, 10. And here in the center I must to make 2 double crochet alone. 1 double crochet in one stitch and in the next stitch 1 double crochet. 1 double crochet if on the right and the another for the left side. And here only we must to make again the 10 double crochet. I will start to make the 2 double crochet in the next stitch until that I have the 10 double crochet. Now I will count. I must to have 10 in the left side, 10 double crochet. This is the 2 double crochet alone. So 2, 4, 6, 8 y 10, 10 double crochet. I must to continue only with 1 double crochet in every stitch. So until the beginning that I must to make the increases. Here in the beginning I must to make the increases, the 2 double crochet like I make here in the beginning. I must to make the same. It's like a mirror over sole. Here almost I am in the edge of our round. Here is the chains of the beginning. Where is the chains? Here I must to make 2 double crochet together. And now I will join up of the chains. Look, I will make the slip stitch. And we finish our sole. It's very nice. Now I will pass again the yarn. Look for cut and close our sole. Pass the yarn, cut the yarn, and I finish to pass the yarn in the loop and always you must to push the last stitch. Okay, now I will make this border. I will use a rose yarn. So I am in the front of my sandal. I am in the where we cut the yarn. I am in the same place in the heel. I pass the hook. I bring the yarn and I make in the next stitch, and I bring again and I pass inside of the first loop. And this is the first stitch. Again, this is the front of my sole. Again, I pass the yarn and look, we will make all around our sole. Stitch by stitch, I must to make all around. And almost I finished the round. It's a beautiful border. It's optional if you want to do it, but with this border is more nice, the sandal. Not so tight, please. And here almost I arrive in the beginning, and where I begin I pass again and I break and I make the stitch and I pass the yarn in front. You must to cut before you cut the yarn, and you must to pass in front for close. And we close, and this we must to push a little, and this yarn we must to sew with the big needle. This teeny, the same, the 3 millimeters. And I will make 17 chains plus 1. This is the 17 chains and plus 1. One, two, three, 4, 5 and 6. And inside of this 6 chain I must to make 7 double crochet. Now I have the 7 double crochet all in the 6th stitch. Now I must to make 1 slip stitch in the next 4 stitch. Look, 1, 2, 3 and 4 stitch. I make 1 slip stitch, un punto deslizado. And in the next 4 chain I make this 7 double crochet. We repeat 7 double crochet in the same stitch. Now I have 6 double crochet and I make the 7 double crochet. Make in the 4th next chain, that is the first chain. I make the slip stitch and we finish our first row. Now I make 1 chain. I am in the front, look, and I make 1 chain. I don't turn the crochet work. I will make all the stitches in the front, look, in this line. So from here I must to make in the center here in this stitch. In this circle I will make again the 7 double crochet. 7 double crochet in the same stitch. Now I will repeat the slip stitch over the slip stitch of the previous row. And again the 7 double crochet in the same stitch, in the same stitch where are the double crochet of the previous row. 6 double crochet and the 7 double crochet, varetas or punto alto en español. And now I must to make the slip stitch here in the chains. Up in the first chain we try to insert the hook and we make the slip stitch, and we will cut the yarn and close this first part. So I pass the yarn, I cut the yarn, and I finish and always push the last stitch. I am ready. I will make in the front of the work. Here where is the yarn where I start, here I pass the hook and I make one chain for join with the thread, and here I will make 3 double crochet, 3 chains, like it's the first double crochet. And now I will make 3 double crochet in the next stitches. And it's like I have 4 because the chains of the beginning is like 1 double crochet. 2 chains now and 1 slip stitch in the next stitch. In the center, like it's in the center, I make the slip stitch and again 2 chains. And now I must to make 6 double crochet. Now I have the 6 double crochet, again 2 chains, 1 slip stitch in the next stitch, 1 slip stitch, and again 2 chains. And we repeat the double crochet of the beginning, so I must to have 4 double crochet. It's the same like the another side. I make 3 chains, 3 cadenetas, and we turn the crochet work. Inside of this stitch we will make 3 double crochet. Now we have like 4 double crochet because the first chain is the first double crochet. Now I will make 1 slip stitch, of the previous row, and we make the slip stitch. and this is like join our double crochet to the thread. And now I go in the center of this 6 double crochet, and in the third here up I make 7 double crochet inside of this stitch. We make 7 double crochet. Okay, now I have the 7 double crochet in the same stitch, and now I go in the slip stitch again of the previous row. Look here, up. We try to make a space and we make the slip stitch, and look, it's beautiful. And I must to make the 4 double crochet like in the beginning. I must to make here, I must to pass this double crochet here in this chain that was the 3rd chain. Now I will cut the yarn and close with this yarn. And now we finish our row. I pass again the yarn, cut the yarn, I finish to pass the yarn and push a little the last stitch. All these yarns we must sew with the big needle. Where I finish, where I cut the yarn, I pass the hook and I will make the new color. I pass the yarn, the new color, I make 1 chain and I turn the crochet work. And I make 2 chains, 2 cadenetas. Now I will make 6 double crochet, 3 in this part and 3 in the another side. Now 2 chains here in the next stitch, 1 slip stitch and again 2 chains, and we continue making the double crochet, the 6 double crochet we must to make now. And now the 6 double crochet, and now we make 2 chains and we make the slip stitch in the next stitch that is in the edge, and we finish this row. 1 chain, and we turn the crochet work, and now we go in the center of this 6 double crochet. In this 3rd up I will make the 7 double crochet. Look, after I have the 7 double crochet, I must make the slip stitch in the previous slip stitch of the previous row. and again the 7 double crochet in the center of these 6 double crochet. Repeat the stitches, only change the places. Here I have the 7 double crochet, and I must to make 1 slip stitch. We pass all these, and here in these chains we make the slip stitch in the chain of the edge. I pass the yarn, cut the yarn, and I finish, and always push the last stitch, and we finish our fantasy stitch. Where I start, look, this green part is in front because it's more close. It's the same like in the yellow in my another sandal. We must to look where is the front. You notice where is the front of your green, this part. This is the front of my work. And I will make a border in this fantasy stitch. Where I finish, I start to pass another color for make the border. I make 1 chain. This is for join the thread, this chain for join the thread with this new yarn. And I make another chain. So in every stitch that I find, I will make 1 single crochet. Now I almost finish the single crochet, and I will join with a slip stitch in the first chain that I made, because this first chain is like the first single crochet. I can enter where I make the first stitch, and here where is the chain, I try to enter in the stitch, and I make the slip stitch, el punto deslizado. I will close and cut the yarn. I will let a little yarn for sew this fantasy stitch to my sandal. I pass the yarn, cut, and let a little centimeter, 15 centimeters. I finish to pass and push always the last stitch. This is the reverse, remember. I always try to make like a loop with the same yarn for that our yarn is secure. And I will sew in our sandal. You must try to see where you can make your sandal. And this is only basic sewing. I try to pass the needle front in front. And now I pass the yarn in the reverse. I don't sew all complete the lateral, it's only in the center. And here I try to make more secure our yarn in the reverse of our shoe. Look, the sole, this part is the front of our shoe. The same you must to make in the other side, is the same. And when you see that your yarn is super secure, you must to cut. And now I cut and ready. And we join. And here I must to join the same. I only sew the lila and a little the rose color. And I must to make the same. Okay, now I made the two parts together. I will begin to make the lace, the chains, like if I make from the fantasy stitch, I make from here. And you can make this chain the length that you prefer. I will use this cream yarn. Look, I pass, I make one chain, and from here I start to make the chain. And 90 chains, like my another sandal. But you can make the length that you prefer. I pass the yarn for close, cut the yarn, and I finish to pass all and ready. And you must to make the same in the another side. So after that you pass, you cut the yarn, and I will show you how you make in the chain of our lace. Not so strong, please, and with a lot of careful, until that you can see that your work is totally secure. And from here you can back. Here I will cut, and you must make the same in the other side. And we finish our beautiful sandal Nuria. I hope that you like, and we see us in our next tutorial. Muchas gracias. Chao, chao.